Y'all know what time it is. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. Welcome back to the dope episode of the Adrian and Nate Show, aka Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway, aka that big nigga, aka that big nigga.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberry, aka the tall one, Beanstalk, the giant one, Giraffe, aka known as Goof Troop. And I'm
Had to do the extended bombs this time. I think it was the last time I do AKAs. It's the real podcast unless you are doing AKA. So we had to slide those in there. What is going on, Boogie? Make sure y'all like, subscribe on all the podcast platforms. No Sleep Crew, we appreciate you for checking in with us here.
man, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm out here living my best life. I just came back from a week from France. I went to France. I went to Paris for a couple days, and then I went to Marseille, south of
Where in the
France.
world was Adrian San Diego? You was
Uh,
out here getting them stamps.
I was. I'm not gonna lie. It was. My passport is looking quite stampy heavy right now, which it's been an exciting time during this panini. Uh,
It has been.
and it's still going. A lot of people forget, but the panini is still very much still in effect. People forget, but yeah, had a great time.
How was it? Come on, tell us how was Paris? What
Let's
did you
let
do? How was
let's
the
let Right.
food?
Let's be funky fresh. We're gonna be honest. The food was trash.
Wait, what? Back
Paris,
up. Trash? Come on.
yeah, Paris is not known for their food. They're known for their pastries, which I can say their
I thought
pastries
Paris was
were
known for food.
banging. Their pastries
Yeah,
and
the pastries
bread was. I was baguetting my ass. I was
right.
getting a baguette every time.
Had a baguette with every meal.
What? When I tell you them baguettes be baguetting, when I tell you, yeah, like you want a hoagie, go to Paris. They'll baguette it real
No
real
lie,
right.
the bread and the pastries and shit. So, what did you have that's making you feel like Paris's food is
You know
trash?
what? I'm gonna take that back because I did go to a place that had really tasty pasta, and I was very surprised because I'm like, I need to be in Italy, for this. I need to be in Greece or whatever have you. And um, the that place was pretty tasty, but I did go to a couple of places where the food was just bland
Yeah.
nation. It was bland
Okay.
nation, and I have to remember. And I had this conversation. America is the biggest in general because we love our flavors.
Flavor Town.
We're number one in food because we know how to cook our food with all these flavors. And it makes sense to why we're this big because we are the best at making food. It only makes sense to me. I'm seeing all these Parisian people. They're smoking left and right. First of all,
Skinny as fuck.
uh, you got to walk everywhere. That's number one. Legs. I did like 20,000 steps in one day, one time, over 20,000 steps. Easily did that one time. But mind you, they are walking and still smoking at the same
Yeah.
time. Niggas
Or
is out
riding a
here
bike.
or riding a bike. Niggas is out here getting a meal, taking a smoke break,
It's
and then
just
walking 10 miles
pedaling.
with no with no sweat marks whatsoever.
I got a baguette in one hand and a square in the other hand, just pedaling. Ba-vom, ba-vom.
Oh my god. I was just like, so you expect me to believe these niggas out here living to their fullest with cigarette I'm talking about I didn't even see people with cigarettes and I smelled the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in the air. It's in the air. The secondhand smoke out there is on a different level. Let me just say that. But visually, Paris and just France in general is just picturesque, and the
Stunning.
sh- the shopping was superb. I will say,
Naturally.
Chicagoans, we have a tendency to be like bougie, like nobody ain't got no shopping like us. But Paris did that damn thing. They did that damn
Yeah.
thing.
It was on
Yeah.
the Mag Mile of Paris.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure you got some nice
I got a couple.
spreads.
You know what I mean? I got a few pieces, but I will say I bought. I think I spent a day going to all the Louvre and
Okay.
doing doing all the touristy stuff, and I
Got to take in
spent
the sights.
yeah, I got to see the sights, and I picked up some really cool pieces, and the next day my partner threw my bag of clothes away
Wait.
because he thought it was garbage. It was in a brown paper bag. And mind you, I will say this, a lot of countries, international countries, they're very environmentally sound.
Right.
They are very environmentally conscious, and which I can really respect. And my clothes was in a paper bag. We also had a paper bag with just garbage, but it was by the door.
Ah, okay. So he thought
So
that was supposed to go
yeah,
by the
so
door too.
he took the by the door garbage and my bag of clothes that was literally near the bed and tossed my bag of clothes away.
Ah,
And I'm talking about pieces that it took me forever to find.
dang.
I went to the thrift store as well, thrift stores, vintage stores as well.
These are
Took
one of a kind
forever.
ot
Oh yeah, never go get, never go see these again. By the way,
These were one of ones.
these, not you cannot replace these pieces. These pieces that I grabbed, except for a few pieces that I got from Zara, but still
Okay.
shopping. But still, shopping internationally at a well known store is hits different
Right.
when you're internationally because they have different stock.
Yep.
Um,
Everything's different stock sizes, different
yeah,
colors.
I'm talking about. I
Like,
was so excited. I'm showing him all the pieces the night before, and then I just remember because I went to go get breakfast, and I saw him come down, but I didn't really see what he had in his hand. And he asked the front desk people, like, "Hey, is there a place I can toss these?" Again, I'm eating breakfast, and I'm not paying attention, not paying attention whatsoever. And then I go back upstairs. He leaves to go to work, and I'm like, "Hey, my man, what? Did you see this? Did you see my bag of clothes that I consolidated because I had multiple
clothes.
bags?" He was
Thought that
like,
was
"Clothes."
garbage.
He was like, "No, I just tossed the two bags that were in the hotel." I was like, "Two bags? It was only supposed to be one bag by the door."
It's like now you
Uh,
gotta look through everything you throw out from now on, man. That is,
oh,
I
he does
mean,
that now. But yeah, which was
fucking
fine.
PTSD.
Yeah, which was fine because
It's about
I
to be
ended
a
up
fly ass homeless person out there with
man,
your
a
shit
homeless
on.
person. Because the shit that I got, I'm talking about razzle dazzle. I found some pieces.
I know
Boy,
you
boy,
was like in your head, you was like, "Oh, I'm about to be shitting on these hoes when I get back to the states. They ain't seeing these. I got these from Paris."
but it's okay. I still managed to find. I spent another day and managed to find some more stuff, and
Okay, I mean, so you
so
made up
I'm
for it.
fine. It's perfectly fine. How was your week, by the way?
It was cool, it was Father's Day. So
Oh
I
yeah, it
spent
was Popeye's Day.
Father's Day with my pops. He is from North Carolina. So true tradition, pulled out the smoker and did like
Hey,
19 pork butts. Chopped
hey,
them up for the fam and some of the neighbors. So that was
mm,
cool. Spend time with him. It was like Juneteenth. I didn't really do nothing but stay bliggity black, black, black.
heck
You
yeah,
know, I did that. So happy belated Juneteenth to all the Negroes out there. But it was real chill.
yeah,
A white person was kind of like jokingly wished me happy Juneteenth and kind of asked, can white people wish black people happy Juneteenth? And I was like, I wouldn't,
yeah,
but No, I'm not the police of Juneteenth. So
This
I
is
was like,
true.
maybe you want to tread lightly because I can't speak for all of us. You might get your ass whooped verbally or physically. So tread lightly. But then I was really thinking,
That's a good
um,
question, though.
it really got me thinking. Like I really was hoping and wishing that white people didn't have the day off on
Okay,
Juneteenth.
respect.
Because it's kind of like you benefit from slavery, which is causing us to have Juneteenth, and you're
Hmm.
benefiting by getting a day off. It's just weird. It's just like, nah, you should have to work. Go learn something. I mean, at least a half a day. You can decide. You want the first half of the day off, or you want the last half of the day off. It's up
Facts.
to you. You know, but I don't think you should be running up on black people and being like, hey, happy Juneteenth, because it's just like, I don't want to hear that. At least I don't. I can't speak for anybody else, but just don't do it. And that goes for
I
just anyone
Yeah,
who is not black. Just chill out.
yeah. The Sunday I didn't do nothing but stay black and watch some. I watched a little Brown Sugar. Um,
Watch Roots.
no, I will never do that. I've
You
watched
know
it
what?
one time and will never watch it again. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like that should be a requirement for white people. If you want, you got to either go to work
Oh,
or you have to watch Roots. That's
yeah.
that's your options. You either go to work or you gotta watch Roots in its entirety. Like
Oh,
you only get a break to go to the bathroom and lunch, and it's right back to
you talking
watching
about some straight up
Roots.
torture?
Like that's what it should be. What were you
Straight
saying
up
though?
torture. No, no, no. I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't do anything on that Sunday, but now that it's a holiday, it's being observed on the following Monday, the next Monday, uh,
Right.
which I had to work, and I definitely felt a way when I looked at my calendar, and it definitely says observing Juneteenth, and I still had to work, and I'm just happy that nobody on my team or in my job hit me up and was like, "Happy Juneteenth." And I'm like, I'm happy I didn't get any of that. Maybe outside
I'm
of
happy for
work,
that too.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe outside of work, maybe if I was off and people, came up to me and was like, hey, is it okay? Happy Juneteenth. I'd have been like, you know what? Thank you, white person. Thank you.
Now give me $50.
Right.
Like,
Pay for this meal.
like if you really want to wish me happy Juneteenth, give me some money. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
like I feel like black folks everywhere should be off. Even the Afro Latinos, the ones who really claim it, you should be off. But
Facts.
white
Agree.
people, nah, you gotta go to work, man. Like especially the white people who are racist and don't like black people, you really need to be at work. Like you don't get to be off barbecuing or whatever the fuck you doing when you hate black people. Nah, take your ass to work, learn something, or watch Roots. Those are your options.
I like
Learn
this. I
something or
like
watch
I
Roots.
like what I like that. I like that as an option. I like that.
I mean, I feel like that right there in itself, like anytime like some real racist shit happens that a white person does, like they should be made to watch Roots, Mississippi Burn, all those movies. Like you should sit here and have to watch this. Like this is
I've
a
never
part of your
seen
punishment.
Mississippi Burning.
I mean, it's one of those where it's like, huh? You see it one
Yeah,
time, you don't really have to see it again.
yeah. Again, I've said this before. There are a number of movies that I will not see because I know the movie. You know what I mean?
Rosewood, that's one of those where you're like,
Oh yeah.
ooh,
Oh
it's
no. I
like
saw the trailer. I was like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good.
it's just like
It's not for us. You want me to relive? I remember when I watched 12 Years a Slave and I actually finished it and I was like, why am I doing this to myself?
yeah, right. I was just like, woo. I think I actually went to go see it in theater. I was like, why did I
Whoa,
pay to
you
see
did?
this? Yeah, I was just like, supporting the black actors, and then when I was like, yeah, this was
I
bit
think that was the
much.
last movie. 12 Years a Slave was the last movie that I told myself, I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again.
Mine was what's the one with the Central Park? That
Oh,
one
Central,
on what's it called? They
the
must watch
When
us.
They Were.
Yeah, whatever the Ava
Harder Than
DuVernay
Fall.
one.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
didn't
not
watch
that
that.
one. The one with
Oh
the
no,
Central Park 5
I know.
dudes.
I
Yeah,
know
that
which one.
one.
I tried to watch the first 10 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, nope. We wrap it up, B. No, I can't. Nope.
Yeah, that was one of those ones when I was like, yeah, I can't do the trauma anymore. That I even stopped watching those videos with the angry Karens
Oh yeah,
and
I don't watch
people
any of that.
setting them straight. And I was like, oh, this is kind of making me real angry and getting
Hmm.
mad. And I'm like, you know what? More peaceful shit. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't watch that shit no more.
yeah. We off that.
Can't do it.
We off that.
No trauma porn for your boy.
I'm tipping my hat.
You know what
Hey,
time it is, Boogie. It's time to tip the hat. Who you got? Who
who
you
do I
tip?
have? Who do I have? Hold on. Let me really intro because I had this on for real.
I know
Because
it's
you
gonna
think
be big.
you think somebody playing. Who do I have? Stop playing with me. I got none other than Bay herself. Okay?
So how do you
Listen,
dance to this? I need to find out how you dance to
first of all,
this.
this is disco house music at its best. If you don't know by now, Beyonce is releasing a new album called Renaissance, and her first single hit midnight the other day. It's called Break My Soul. A lot of people are up in arms, like, oh my God. First of all, they were like, I don't want no slave, Negro spiritual. But
Yeah,
she hit you with a dance bop, and now people are complaining because they don't want to Vogue and dance it out. Okay? I just want
they
to
need to
tip my
shut
hat
up.
to B. They need to shut it up. Beyonce know what
Well,
the hell she doing, okay? So tip my hat off to
I,
B, the queen herself. Get your coins ready. That's all I gotta tell people. Get your coins ready
you know
because
what?
yeah.
I like your tipping this week because you know how I feel about Beyonce. You know I
Oh
have been
God.
a self proclaimed uh, Beyonce hater before. I
Oh God.
have been. You
Oh
know,
God.
you know my arc. You know my history. Loved her in Destiny's Child. Loved the first album, and I kind of fell off.
Oh
And
God.
now here we are. I want to say like on the
Oh God.
last 3 albums, I've been like, you know what? I might be a Beyonce fan again. And then hearing this song, I was like, you know what? I fucks with this song. Like this song is the fucking truth. She's gonna have a whole bunch of niggas out here quitting their jobs, which I feel
Oh
like
yeah.
people was already gonna do that anyways. But
Hey,
this was all you needed. Now you just needed that extra push
hey, this
to
was
go out here.
perfect. This was
And it was
perfect.
like, yes, like I'm quitting. I already have my resignation type. So now people are gonna be dancing, like boom. At least get fired so you can get unemployment, at least do that, yeah. So you get that money.
This
Yeah.
chosen few
But
picnic in Chicago, the Silver Room block party. This will be
gonna be
blasting up in
lit.
Chicago. DMV with the go go. This is all around that. Okay.
You know what? This made me when I first heard it, I was like, oh shit, this is channeling CC Peniston and all those
Yep.
other
Yep.
ladies. I was like, this shit is dope. And
Yep.
I'm not even a real big house fan. I can
Crack it
tolerate it,
up.
but I was like, this is it.
Crack it up.
Like I know
Somebody
you would like
said
this because you're a
somebody.
Chicagoan.
Crack
Like
it
house is
up.
all Chicago. That's what y'all love house in
Hey,
Chicago. I
once
knew
I
this
get
was
that two step in, it's over with. I'm out
you,
here like,
you know what's funny though? Drake's album just came out and it's literally the
who?
same thing. And
No,
niggas
I'm
are
just kidding.
like, exactly, who? Niggas are like, what? Drake? That shit sucks. And people are like, wait a minute, Beyonce did the exact same thing, but we love it. It's like, oh shit.
I will say Drake. I have to listen to his album. Um, I heard a couple people say, it's growing on them and whatnot. People are just they are weary about change, and
Yeah.
if it's not on the mold of what the masses expect, people are just going to be like, boo, they're going to tear it down immediately. So
So I listened to it on the way to my parents' house. It's like an hour and a half drive.
Okay,
And I
thoughts?
will say that it's not bad. It's not as bad as people were making it out to be. But again, I'm also not a house person or
Ah,
house fan.
ah,
But I can tell this is there's a difference. This is more geared to like the white people house. This is not
ah,
like black people. But there were some bops on there. But there were
ah.
also some moments where I was like, okay, I'm kind of falling asleep. I do need something to kind of pick up here. And then, of course,
Yeah.
the last song with 21 Savage, I was like, this is dope. I was like, you should have put this at the beginning, and then people would have been
Mm,
like, oh shit, we
held
bopping.
you
And
up.
then
Yeah,
the rest is all house. Like, you should have been like,
yeah.
haha, I got you niggas. That probably would have been better, but
I also think he's
kudos.
sitting on. Yeah, I also think he's sitting on a lot of songs. So in general, he's just
Yeah, I think he's
waiting.
got one more, maybe even two more dope ass albums. He just having fun. He's showing how versatile he is. And I mean, no, you're
Yeah,
supposed to be able to grow and do many different things. I mean, you can't just be one track minded artist because then you kind of fizzle out.
boxed in. Who you got for your tipping?
My tipping, it's none other than Draymond Green of the world champion Golden State Warriors again for the fourth time. They took home the 2022 championship. Let's say they won in 2015. Was it 2017, 2018, and
Mm-hmm.
2022? So I got to shout
Mm-hmm.
out, no other than Draymond from my hometown. Kudos to the hometown kid. I've watched him, play at Saginaw High and Michigan State. So it's dope to see him, winning on that high level. Plus, he was talking that cash shit, because Boston, they was talking shit to him the whole series. So I got to play a clip of, the parade.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say thank you all, and as always, fuck everybody else. I love y'all. This live TV, right? Fuck them.
So I mean, that's just he's talking that cash shit. Fuck him. Is this live TV? Fuck him. I was like, yes, Draymond, yes.
I didn't know
You know,
Saginaw was that brazen. Was that bold?
I mean, that's not the Henny. I mean, a little bit of that is the Henny, but that is true and true. That is Saginaw thing. Bookie, you know how I am, Bookie. I talk
It's
cash
true.
shit.
That's
Even when
true.
I'm right, I talk cash shit. Even when I'm
Yes.
wrong, I talk cash shit. I'm always
True.
talking cash shit. And Draymond, that is indicative of 90% of people from Saginaw. We are a hardworking, cash shit talking type of people. So that's what you get. Plus, it's more amplified because of the Henny, though. you know,
Henny had the whole team lit. Okay,
man, did you
they got
see
Clay
Clay?
tripping and he's stumbling and pushed over a fan. He got people out here. Clay was just living his best life, but at the same time, you need to be able to celebrate and really just let yourself be free with all the work that they put in order for them to get to this point. So
Hell yeah! Plus, I'm so happy for Clay. I mean, coming back from that injury, man,
absolutely,
and having to rehab and do all that, like an injury most people don't even come back from. I mean, the Warriors were what last year, worst team in in the league, and were bounced out in the playoff game or whatever, and then to come back and do
Mhm.
that. Like, I mean, that's dope. And they got some young cats on there. So I mean, who knows like what they're gonna do next year? But for right now, I mean, they're the champs again. Got that good 4-peat out here.
Woo! Dynasty status.
So tipping my hat to all of them. Plus, the Celtics, they didn't win again. So, that was always a good thing seeing them
Yeah,
not win. Plus, they're still tied with the Lakers for most championships. So, LA fans are happy that,
for
Boston didn't
sure.
win. So it's a win for everybody.
Kudos to them.
It's a win-win for everyone. But so tipping my hat again to Draymond and to Beyonce for giving us the banger that we about to be hearing for the rest of the summer at every cookout.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
let's get to this ad and we'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So, fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code late night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. All right. First up in news you can or can't use. A woman was told by her doctor to shut the hell up while giving birth. Yasmin Switzer shared on TikTok. She explained basically a doctor told her to be quiet during her delivery so they could hear. The mother of 3 said she was very quiet and non-confrontational during her labor, despite the doctor making the shocking remark. Said, my water broke. I thought it broke about 10 minutes before, so I was in active pushing part for about 10 minutes. The doctor came in right after my water broke. Then as I'm pushing, I am not like screaming or really being that loud, but kind of moaning along when I'm pushing my daughter out, and I'm listening to my body in the middle of my contractions as I'm pushing her out and making the noise. The doctor goes, I'm going to need you to be quiet so I can hear.
Oh God, what was she doing? Oh yeah, like what's the? Are you serious right now? Like, come on, Doc. You gotta let the mother experience this how she does. Like, come on,
I
y'all.
mean, I'm not a woman. I will never experience childbirth, but I have seen some childbirth videos, and it looks quite painful. I just don't know anyone who's just gonna sit there while like an 8-pound human being is just coming out of you, and you're just like, oh, how's your day going? Oh, it's just daisies for me over here. Just having a child. No, most people are like, get this baby up out of me. So it just, I don't know, Doc. Like,
was this Doc a man or a woman?
It didn't say, but I'm under the impression this was probably a man. I don't see, again, I'm not a woman, but I don't picture any woman telling another woman, especially a woman that has given birth, even one that hasn't given birth. I just don't see another woman saying, shut your ass up so I can hear.
You are literally tearing your vagina to push a baby, a whole baby,
Bowling ball.
big ass head and all, out of your body. And you talking about be quiet? Oh no, 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 no. You fucked up, you fucked up, dog. I'm filing complaints. I'm filing complaints after complaint after complaint. I hope she had it recorded too, because I'd be like, excuse me?
I was gonna say, not only are you filing a complaint, one, the doctor, you about to be lucky you about not to get your ass whooped. It's like here's how I picture this going, especially with like a black woman, or
Yes.
let's say even a Latina woman.
Yes.
Here's how I picture this going. They're going to have their baby, and oh, I love you, so sweet. Welcome to the world. Oh, husband, boyfriend, here, hold this, and then Mr. Doctor, I need 5 minutes. You about to get your ass whooped. It's about to be all over the blogs. Like, what happened? Mother gives birth, then beats the fuck out of doctor for telling her to be quiet while during labor. Like, I just This is one of those things like when you take those HR videos and they're like things not to say that this is in the HR video. It's just like I'm sure there was a better way to communicate that to her, like, ma'am, let's practice breathing and less screaming, or
Right.
something instead of I need you to shut the hell up because I can't hear. It's
Now,
just
now I will give it to the doctor for saying be quiet because I remember growing up, we could never say shut up.
this is
We
true.
had we said be quiet. But I don't care how nice you are. You better use another way. You better find another way to quiet me down than telling me to be quiet and shut up. Not over here.
He's like, "Hey, I'm trying to bring this new life into this world, and you're over here screaming, shut up." It's just like,
Oh
I'm just
God.
like, bro. He's just like, you know what? This is something I've done. I've done a number of these, and you are just the loudest woman who has ever given birth right now. Shut your ass
Who
up.
cares? Who cares? Let me scream. I wish a doctor would. While I'm giving real birth, I'd be like, doctor, have you given birth before? No? Okay, shut the fuck up. How about you be quiet and let me yell?
That shouldn't even be in the list of things that you even
Agreed.
say at all. Like I can think of a number of things to say during someone
That
having a
ain't it.
baby. It's like, are you comfortable? Okay, breathe here. Okay, legs here. Okay, there's so many other things that you could say outside of hey, be quiet. Even saying there's not even a nice way to say that because it's
Yeah,
just like hey my guy, I'm having a baby. This is
yeah,
a high stress situation. There's no way you can just be quiet here. Like, there's just no way. I mean, and I've seen some videos where ladies aren't like that. One where the lady pulled up in like the emergency room and she just handed them the baby like she was just
yeah,
having it. So it's like, okay, there are those one-off situations, but most people when you're in the hospital, like you feeling something and you don't want to hear be quiet.
yeah. If you're not exercising, doing these Kegels, your vagina muscles, there is no telling how your vagina muscles are gonna react to a baby coming out of your vagina. Like, can we just? There is a living person being removed from the inside of your body. Like that is the weirdest slash most amazing thing that our bodies can do. And you telling me to quiet my noise because I'm reacting to a person coming out of my body that I produced for the last I had incubating in the lab for the last 8 or 9 months. Like, I'm sorry, you're not about to tell me how what level I'm supposed to be at. Like, I'm not going. No.
It's just like, you know what this is? Maybe this is maybe this is a part of his birthing process, the doctor. Maybe he's like the conflict doctor, like he gets your stress raised up so high to make you
Oh,
have the baby. So
uh,
maybe he just hurls insults
it
and
better
that's
be
just like
something. There better
maybe
be
that's what
there
it
better be
is.
a reason. Yeah, there better
It's
be
like
a legit reason.
my water broke. Shut the fuck up. It was just like I'm in a lot of pain. It's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. And, it's just like
Oh
maybe that's
God.
what it is, and you're just like, is he supposed to talk to me like this? It's like the baby ain't gonna push himself out. It's just like, and you're just like, okay,
Oh God.
I'm about to rip this
You're an
dude's head
idiot.
off, and then boom, your baby's out, and you're just like, well, damn, like it actually worked. He was like, see, I knew. He's like, this is why I went 8 years of med school and you didn't, And
I
it's like,
just hope for the best for her, like her mental is good.
seriously.
Cause like to be told to shut up while you're while you're in labor, and then like let's not forget the fact that most women like develop like postpartum and like they're exhausted after delivering a human out of their
Yes.
insides. Like now you have this in the back of your head that your own doctor was like, hey my man, I need you to silence.
Pipe down.
Take it down a notch. Take it down. Take it down.
Not to mention, this is her third child. So she has
Wow.
been through this process
Yeah.
before. So she pretty much
Yeah.
knows what's going on.
She's
She knows her body.
experienced. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you over here telling her, hey, my girl, go ahead and pipe down, simmer down here. Like, it's not that bad. It's just like,
God.
and imagine if she was in one of these labors for like 30 hours.
Yeah.
Like one of these really excruciating ones that he's like,
Yeah.
yo, you're being really loud over here right now. He's
You
like,
being mad aggressive right now, yo. You being mad aggressive. Turn it down a notch, yo. Turn
like,
it down.
I can't read your charts. I can't concentrate. And he's like, well, would you say something to your wife? Well, say something to her right now. Like, come on. Let's just act like you've been here before.
Yeah. This
like,
doctor must be from New York or something. Hella unresponsive and just considerate and empathetic.
Like,
I don't know, or something.
Man.
Like I'm trying to find an excuse to why you would tell somebody in labor to be quiet.
Only other excuse, this is like, okay, he been working overtime. This is literally his eighth baby, and he's like, look, the other 7 went smooth. No, you're like the one. You are the one who maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
No excuse. I hope she had a healthy baby. And baby also girl. I hope you record. Okay, great. I hope you have that recorded and file a complaint for sure.
Negative on the Yelp report. I mean, that's what it is. Google review, you get a 1. Like, would not have him voice my baby.
He gets a settle.
You know, that's what it'll be.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the next ad and we'll be right back.
Yep. Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rose Vogue Styling, at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
This was one of those funny stories that everyone on Twitter, one on IG was like, what the hell happened? Like, something must have happened. Like, what did you do to make the animal do this to you? An elephant fatally attacked a 70-year-old woman. She was going to get water, and this elephant ran up on her. Says the elephant wandered away from the Dharma Wildlife Sanctuary and trampled the woman. What makes it worse is they had a funeral for the woman. The animal circled the block and trampled over the lady again during her funeral, as well as the elephant went through the village, ran through her crib and some of the other villagers' cribs before running off. So, Boogie, what do you think she did to the elephant?
I mean, I'm getting like she took her parents and sold them and castrated a family member, or took some tufts off of a grandma or grandpa, or beat her nubs or her trunk or something. But to me, what I've gathered from just doing the basic skims of research that we as internet folk generally do. I, I mean, it's obvious this woman did something, and the
Oh
elephant
yeah.
made it a point to never forget. When I see this woman, it's on site.
This is the true meaning of on site. Um, if you were on a game show, I would owe you some money right now because you're absolutely correct.
Hmm.
It says that these stories I read that she was allegedly a part of she was helping poachers, so she was
Mm,
helping poachers. So she took out some of this elephant's family members, and the
absolutely.
elephant remembered. The elephant was like, one day I'm gonna get big and strong, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna take out everything that you love. That's what the elephant said. I don't know if you have seen the Untouchables, but listen to this. This is like when I heard this story. This is what I thought. This is what the elephant means. This is what the elephant means.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want him in the middle of the night. I want to bust his eggs.
That is what I feel like the elephant meant there because it's just like okay, it's one thing. Okay, you got trampled the first time. Damn, that's a bad way to go out. It's just like woo, damn. But then twice the
Yeah.
same way, and then your crib is like no. It's like I'm getting you while you're alive. I'm getting you when you're dead. And you know what? Ain't nobody gonna. I don't care who you left this to in the will. They ain't even getting this because you fucked up. Your whole family getting it. That's
I
what this
just,
was.
yeah, I want people to really like pay attention and take heed to like when you do somebody wrong, they will never forget it, and they will hold on to it until justice in their eyes has been had.
And this is the ultimate justice because I mean, what can you do to the? It's an elephant. Elephants are sacred in some countries, so you can't be
Yep.
like, damn, I
Yep.
gotta kill the elephant. It's like, well, damn, I mean, you killed the elephant's people, so the elephant's just doing what you did to them. Eye for an eye
Man,
or a tusk
yeah,
for a tusk.
facts. I also have to I feel like this is a reminder that people be testing elephants like they not thuggy.
This is true.
Just because an elephant is nice and caring, people forget how smart elephants are.
Yeah, that is. I think they say what elephants, whales, and like dolphins are like the smartest animals or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Is
and chimpanzees.
but you know what's also crazy is I always thought that was one of those wise tales or those folk tales where they're
Yeah,
like, oh, an elephant never forgets. And clearly we are seeing, someone had to fuck around and find out to really know that an elephant never forgets, and now we're
man.
really seeing it.
This could have been 30 years ago. This could have
Shit.
been, yeah. And that elephant was like, not on my watch. I know this feeling. I know this person dead on sight.
They
Let's
said
go.
the elephant traveled 120 kilometers to kill
Wow.
her.
Wow.
I don't know how far 120 kilometers is. Let me look and see. I want to know what 120
Hey
kilometers
man,
is.
them noses are serious. You smell that, you know that sight, that smell. They gonna follow that smell till they can.
That's
That
74 miles,
wow.
74.5 miles. So 75,
Wow.
74 and a half miles.
Wow.
That's a vendetta. You travel 74 miles. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna spend the block. Also, you know what I want to know? How did the elephant know? Was it just like, you know what? I'm gonna just take my chances. I'm gonna get some exercise in. If I see her at the watering hole, it's literally on site. Like, I wonder if that was what it was, or it's like you were saying, the trunk was in the air and it's like, ooh, I smell her. And now's my chance. Like, I wonder how the elephant knew because
I
it's
think it was
74
both. I
miles.
think it was a little bit of both. And I might even say it might have been a whole family thing. Like people the birds was like, "Hey yo, I saw it. she's back." You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
they do say animals communicate, so maybe they
Oh
were.
yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I appreciate y'all, my fellow crow friends.
Right.
Let
Crows out
me
there like say word. He like
let's roll
word.
out."
She back, yo. Let's go.
And not those racist crows like on Dumbo, like some real ass nigga crows, because them crows on Dumbo was like hella racist. So these was like some legit real crows, not like them coonish crows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always just want to be like, damn. But also, like, if I'm her family, right? And you know, you always, especially if I come to the funeral and it's like, damn, how did Auntie die? And it's like, elephant got trampled. I was like, damn, elephant. Oh, damn, that's really unbelievable. Like, I wouldn't believe it. And then I'm here at the funeral and an elephant just runs through here. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I wouldn't have believed it, but okay, I see it. Like, and also, like, say if you're the child, like, damn, how does this happen twice? Like, damn, like twice.
Yeah. I it's if it would have happened twice to a family member, to me, I would have been like, hey my man, what did you do? Because elephants they aren't known to just spaz out, as I
Yeah,
shouldn't say that,
I like
to
that, right?
just like sporadically go go berserks on
That
someone.
Yeah, that's it's just like the weirdest shit ever. It's like you did some horrific shit to that elephant or
Yeah.
to that elephant's peoples. Because I mean, I've not known any other stories of animals spinning the block on people like this, and
Yeah.
this is just like that's a huge vendetta. Like I've myself have been known to hold a grudge, but not
Yeah.
like this. I was like, damn, that is a long ass grudge to hold. Like, woo,
Hmm.
it's like
Well, I hope that elephant has some peace.
you know
You know.
what? I don't know, because it's just like. If I'm the elephant had a point to prove. So I
Mhm.
feel like he's got one more in him. He's like, I gotta get your son, I gotta get
Uh,
somebody else. Cause you know it was multiple for him to get her twice like that,
yeah.
it was multiple offenses, you
Yeah.
know. And also, like, let's say you are, let's say she's in heaven or hell and you're watching this, and it's just like,
Mm.
God damn.
Mm.
Like you're rewatching your death all over again. And it's just like, damn, I had to see it the first time, not the second time.
Yeah.
Like you was really a bad person.
That's yeah. I just
You got
well,
any enemies that you would hold a grudge for like that long for and then
not at
spend the
all.
block on them like that?
Not at all. Not at
You
all.
know? And well, here's one thing. Let me throw this out here. Why do you think the elephant waited so long? Because she was 70. Like that 70 is like you're like
Well, what is to
you got
say
a lot
that
of
the
time
elephant
left.
didn't wait that long? Maybe the elephant was living his or her best life,
Okay.
and then just got noticed. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Quasi, you know what I'm saying? Yo, remember you was chatting about this family did you wrong to your family? Well, I got word that they back in the in the area. You interested? You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
so it was like, hey, Keisha, from the third grade, she
Yeah,
fucked over your fam
yeah.
and she over at the watering hole. I just want to give you that information. So that's what you're saying is what happened.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay,
definitely.
okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. So he had to, him or her had to slip back into their old life. Had to go run up on them real quick, take the fam out, and then just go back to
Oh
their
yeah,
normal life in the burbs afterwards. Okay, I see what you're
yeah,
doing here. Okay,
yeah. I think so
that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, okay, okay.
for sure.
I see what you were doing over here. I don't know. I am like dry mouthed as hell right now. I don't know what
Get
is
your water
going
game
on.
up. Stay hydrated, young man.
Man, I thought I was hydrating as much as I could as I'm not picking up the water, but the Dello.
Good old Modelo. I don't think I've had I think I've had Modelo like maybe once, but I'm not a beer drinker, so
Hydrated. I needed to put a lime up in there, but
no.
Boogie, you know what time it is? Niggas be tripping out here. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. But y'all niggas is tripping. You heard it there. Who you got for y'all niggas is tripping?
My y'all niggas is tripping goes to the academy and everybody that is responsible for these awards. Jennifer Hudson just recently made history as the second woman in history to secure the EGOT status with a Tony Award.
Number 2.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know what EGOT, that is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Now, this is a great accomplishment. Shout out to Jennifer Hudson, absolutely, for sure. But for I feel like I've had this conversation before. I've had this gripe with the award ceremony issue,
Okay.
and just being that Black people in general are just multi-hyphenated, hella talented, expertly crafted in whatever we do. And for me to hear that this is just number two of the EGOT status, and everybody knows number one is none other than Whoopi herself. I just feel like this is blasphemy. Like, are you serious right now?
I agree. Like, it does make you scratch your head, because I went and I looked and I was like, okay. I was like, I knew Whoopi was number one, so she was number two as far as ladies. And I'm looking through the dudes and I was like, it ain't many. What is it? What's my man? James Earl Jones, he's got one. Let's see who else. Doesn't John Legend have an EGOT?
Yeah, John Legend.
Yeah, it's I say James Earl Jones or James Earl Ray. Which one is it? No, I think it's James Earl Jones. That's the dude from Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Let me make sure. Yep, James Earl Jones.
Yeah, it's James. It's James Earl Jones.
It was.
Go ahead.
It was one of those things where it was just like, it's dope. It's dope to have, and I think she got it for some production and everything.
She was a producer in a Tony Award show.
So I mean, I was like, that's dope.
Show, excuse me. Yeah,
because I think that the Tonys that's one that, at least
that's
for myself.
Broadway.
Yeah, right. I knew it was Broadway, but that's the one where I'm always just like, oh, so and so got a Tony. I was like, hell yeah, they got a Tony, but I don't ever. You know, I'm not a big musical person, but I'm always happy when Black people win them. I'm just like, yeah.
I mean, it's plays and musicals, so yeah.
So Tyler Perry should get one.
Stop it.
Okay. Hey man, he does plays. You know,
he did plays. He could
get some awards for.
He should have got some. He should have got a Tony, but it wasn't on Broadway.
Okay, that's what it was. See, yeah, it was on the Chitlin circuit. Yeah, he got something. Look, man, you don't need no EGOTs. Tyler Perry is bankrolling. What he said, 154 million in the.
He's good. He's bankroll.
Fine. So, yeah,
he's like, why do I need validation from people that don't watch? That isn't for me, which like, I respect and wholeheartedly understand. But yeah, I just want to. Y'all niggas is tripping for the people that think that 2 Black women in the whole history of the EGOTing status. Like there should be way more.
Cheryl Rafferty should have one because she has done a lot on Broadway.
Queen Latifah.
She should have one. Come on
now. There's so many names that I feel like
Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Tony or something.
Again, these award shows, I understand they are trivial in the sense of it shouldn't define who you are as an artist, but the fact that we have to want these things in order for us to be able to make a certain amount for the status and the tenure that you are in your craft, you have to have these things in order for mainstream to really recognize you.
I 100% agree with you there. It's like I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm happy she won, but like you said, we need more people should have had it than, like you said, just the 2. So it's just like kudos to you. Hopefully.
But anyway, yeah. Who do you have for y'all niggas is tripping though?
That damn Oreo. Bring y'all asses up here. Because people that they be doing stupid stuff with the food, so I gotta call them out with it. Summertime is here, so they're dropping, their summertime flavor, and they decided to come out with the Neapolitan, in regards to like the Neapolitan ice cream. Yeah. And I'm just like, no, we don't need, 3 different flavors on one cookie. It's like y'all are doing the most here now. It's like cut it out. It's like as a high person, this is not something that anybody wants. I don't want to get high and munch on Neapolitan Oreos. I like the original, the lemon. They got a lot of other good flavors. But this one is or what they could have did was like, hey, Neapolitan theme. These are all chocolate. These are all vanilla. These are all the strawberry. Neapolitan. And if you want all 3 of them, get all 3 of them, but not on the same cookie. I just don't get it.
I don't hate it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I like an explosion of flavors.
I mean, I understand. I just feel like, come on, what are we doing here? Like Oreo is constantly doing this goofy stuff. Like
That
they
they are.
just, I don't know. They get paid to come out with like the worst of the worst flavors. It's just, I'm not feeling it. I'm just like, no. Like, you know what they need to do? You know what this is? This is the sign of 2 things.
Okay.
It's the sign of them not having enough fat people on in staff in the boardroom or in those think tanks, and not enough high people in there. Like
Okay.
they're high, they're just not high on weed. They're high on other stuff. We don't want those people. Just get the people who smoke weed, like the fat stoners, get them and be like, hey, what do we need? And give us about 5 hours and we'll crank out like some hits. But this is the product of people, not being of the food culture, quote unquote. That's
Got
what it
you.
is.
I mean, I'm trying to remember the last time I actually had an Oreo, the original Oreo. So, this is not for me. So I'm gonna let you live with that.
I mean, they're vegan, Boogie. I know,
They are.
you're vegetarian, so vegan is right up your alley. You can
Yeah.
eat as many, and they still be good for
Oh,
your
can
diet.
I?
Maybe not. I wouldn't suggest that. You're gonna have like fat niggas out here like, hey, he's vegan, he's healthy as hell. Like I'm eating 35, I'm eating the whole sleeve. It's like, nah, my guy,
Yeah, you can't do that.
there's a service size, but Oreo, cut that out, man. And but Oreo, if you wanna, hook your boy up with like a brand deal, I'll push them Neapolitan cookies to everybody out here. Get
That's
your
all you got.
Neapolitan cookies. Get your Neapolitan cookies by Oreo. Brought to
Oh
you by
God.
Nate. See?
Look at this guy.
I got the voice that you need, Oreo. Hit me up.
Good God.
Yeah, we got one more ad. We'll be right back.
This guy.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
Final topic. Coke and Jack Daniel are teaming up to do what we have already been doing. They have created the canned cocktail. It's going to be hitting stores here in Mexico by the end of the year, and it'll be out globally sometime next year. It's gonna have 5% alcohol in it. Boogie, are you here for the Jack Daniels and Coke collab?
Hell no. They should have. First of all, they should have been did that. Number one, late. They're so slow. But no, 5% alcohol volume. I don't trust it.
Yeah, no.
Even though it says 5% alcohol, it's probably not going to be 5%. Let's be honest.
This is gonna like that smearing off ice
Yep.
bullshit. That's
Yep.
literally the equivalent of what this is with Coke. It's going to be an instant headache. I am going to say no, but if I do have one, just know I'm going to add another
Oh yeah.
45% Jack to that.
It's only necessary. You have to.
You know.
I feel like first of all, especially if it's in a can.
Yeah, right.
So what you're telling me is you already made it a point to measure 5% of a shot, because really that what a can is, it's essentially one drink.
Yeah.
So you have a shot of 5% Jack in the can with Coca-Cola. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Ain't no way Coca-Cola and Jack Daniels has agreed to put a whole shot in a can with all when you already know that Coca-Cola can is about 75% fit full. I'm not going. I just don't believe.
I guarantee it's gonna have that aspartame taste to it.
God.
Like I guarantee this is gonna be that you're gonna have the worst hangover with this because you're gonna knock back like 6 of these bitches and you're gonna have a really good time. You are going to be lit. And you're gonna start drinking. This is what starts the night. This is the starter for you. And then after this, you grab a couple brews or whatever, or you start drinking harder stuff, or what you're doing is you're drinking the real Jack and Coke. You're mixing your own. This is that's what's gonna happen. This is just the starter. This is the pregame.
You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to doing that aspartame filled can and then just throw Jack on it on top just to see if there's an actual difference, because we all know it's going to be watered down.
Oh yeah, see, so here's what I got to do. So I'm willing to give it one. So I gotta have one. Give me on. Obviously, gotta have it on the rocks, and then immediately after, give me another of just what I'm normally gonna do with the Jack and Coke. And then after that, I'm gonna have another of the can. But then, like I said, I'm gonna add the 45% alcohol. So really, it's gonna be 50% Jack.
Gotcha. Okay, mathing. Okay.
You know, I feel like it's only right. You know.
I mean, it again, it will be purchased because it's an easy, like I'm on the boat, I'm at the beach. it's a simple, grab and open. Like, of course.
This is the yuppie drink here. I feel like if you're a real sipper, you are not going to buy this.
Yeah.
You're gonna be old fashioned. Because it's not gonna be strong enough. It's not gonna be strong enough, and I have a feeling it's going to give you a headache. So it's just like
absolutely.
I can at least get my Jack and apple, your Jack and honey. You can get whatever you want, whatever flavor Jack. My Gentleman's Jack, which is one of my faves, and you can mix it with your Coke, and it's you get the right mix. Because no one, you know what it is. Coke, how do you know what my ratio is? 5% is not my ratio. What if I'm a 20% ratio type of person? I might be a 30% ratio. You can't regulate that for me, Coke.
You really can't. So good luck with that, Coca-Cola and Jack. I'm sure you're gonna make millions of dollars like you fucking always.
You know what? I'm calling it, and they're not gonna do it. I'm calling it's gonna be a bad. You know what? This is the equivalent of like when Burger King came out with the burger with the fries on top of it, and it's like,
Oh
yo,
yeah.
we've been doing this. Why would I pay for it that way?
I remember. Yeah, I definitely remember that, and I was just like,
like
you late? Like, what are you doing?
like someone to the board meeting like, aha, like I've got it. This is gonna change the game. This is gonna win the Coke versus Pepsi wars. We're gonna mix Jack Daniels
Yeah.
5%. Maybe again, they need to up it because you know wine you can get like 13.5%. So up
yeah.
it. If you put like 13% Jack in here, I'd be like, oh, now we talking here. Now we are talking. You can get lit off that.
I think that's legally they can't
You know.
do anything more. So, and it can't. So
They got lawyers.
that's true.
You know.
Good luck. I mean, not really good luck. I'm sure they're fine. They're gonna be fine regardless.
They are.
They're gonna be fine.
You know what though? If this is what I'm gonna say this because you know there's many different varieties of Coke out here. Mexican Coke is the best. So if they put the Mexican Coke, Mexican Coke is the best. Like I feel like Mexican Coke is the best. Mexican Coke, and then since you was out there in Paris, I feel like the Coke in France is really good too.
Because they use real sugar.
Obviously, that's right, they do. And then the States, they got the best Coke there. But if they do the Mexican Coke in the glass bottle with the Jack Daniels, 15%, we might have a hit. That's all I'm saying. Put me on the team, Coke. I could do this marketing for you. That's all I'm saying.
And here we are.
Hey, you gotta shoot for the stars here. You
never
know.
You have to.
They might be watching. They might be like, you know what, Nate, he got a point. You know, Tyrese, he moved numbers for us with his commercial. Nate, he might move units too.
Jesus.
Anyways, like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. We appreciate No Sleep Crew for checking in. Shout out to everybody who's been watching on YouTube. The YouTube views have been going up. We appreciate you. We also appreciate everyone who's been listed on all of the other platforms and liking. So kudos to y'all. This is episode 73. I ain't got nothing else.
Look at us. We out here moving and grooving with that. 73 episodes. That's amazing. I love it.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key for sure.
Climbing to 100.
We almost there. As always, remember to smash that bell button to get all of our notifications so you can get all of these episodes and content as soon as it drops for sure, because we'll definitely let you know ASAPual. Tell a friend to tell a friend that this is where you need to be at. Okay, we're out here growing. Again, just like what Nate said, we out here doing numbers. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I ain't got nothing else. I got nothing else for the good people out here. So on that note, this has been, another dope episode of Adrian and the Nate Show, aka Late Night with Nate and Adrian, aka I ain't doing no AKAs next week. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.